It's about time, bitch.
My name is Miss Tiffany Morgan.
Rowena away. It's Troy.
What's going on here?
Just a whole lot of celebrity.
Pause for applause. Well, hello there, and welcome to What's the Maple Tea?
I don't know if I was supposed to do that with you, but I just went with it.
Do it, girl. Do it. My name is Miss Tiffany Morgan.
And I am Miss Lilith Cain.
And we're here to bring you our little live broadcast podcast going live on the interwebs.
All over the internet.
All over the internet.
Across the globe.
Across the globe, just like Pornhub. You know?
Exactly like Pornhub.
Exactly like Pornhub.
Slightly less views, but we're getting there.
We're getting there. Oh my. So for all of our regular listeners and viewers and stuff, Rowena Way cannot make it today because the bitch is booked and busy. Booked and busy. So I thought, hey, who else? What kind of glam whore would I like to have in the hot seat here in SweetPea Studios? But it would be Lilith Cain.
Me. She's the filler queen.
She's the filler queen. She's the filler queen. She's the dead queen. She's the triple threat queen.
I am the queen with the most filler in Kingston.
You are.
Yeah.
You are.
So.
I am appreciating it actually right now.
Yeah,
I'm like, I get the up close personal right now.
Yeah. I'm going for my cheeks soon.
Are you?
Yeah, it's just going to be beautiful.
She's going to be able to cut glass very soon.
Actually, I did a show not too long ago and someone came up to me and they're like, oh, your filler in your cheeks looks fantastic. And I was like, I don't have any filler in my cheeks. But thank you. I think I just painted really well that night, and it was just like it looked really good. He was also very drunk, so.
Oh. Thank you, drunk audience members throughout the world, because the more you drink, the prettier we look.
Exactly.
I wanted to. I've been kind of saving this little tidbit because I was like, let's start the program by me sharing this little tidbit with you. Not many people know this. Because we don't really share the stats or anything with the podcast. But before the Isis Couture interview, you, I believe, were the number one downloaded and listened to podcast. Because I had... Yeah.
Wow. Oh, hitting the mic.
Yeah, because we had fun with you. I don't know, it was, like a year ago?
Probably close to I think it was... It would have been Isis's season.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So, and there's a whole new winner.
Like a year and a half in there.
Yeah,
or something. Yeah.
Maybe. I can't remember. It doesn't seem like that long ago.
No. Because I was like, wow. And yeah, people just really, really connected to you. So Here you are.
I'm back.
Back to the audience.
By popular demand. Yeah, you've never told me that. Maybe you did. I don't remember, but I don't think you did.
No, I didn't. I just saved it for the live here. I'm like, let's do it for the live. Yeah, that's just that business card.
Oh, it's really fancy.
It's fancy, isn't it? The gays with their fancy business cards.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I know him.
Of course you know him.
Yeah.
Everyone knows the gays.
He did a photo shoot with me years ago.
Oh.
With me, Boa, and Eve 6000 and Whimsy Thrift.
Well, he's a big old drag stan, and I knew he had done photography back in the day. But...
Yeah, I wonder if I can find that photo. Let me see if I can find that photo.
Okay, you're gonna look for that photo.
I know it exists.
I know it exists as well. I but you also shared with me another video clip.
Oh yes, this is from
But maybe we should
last week.
Maybe we should talk a bit more about what it was about.
Yes.
While you're looking through that, I will talk about it. So the Courage Tour has been going across Canada. So the International Day of Pink, and I just forget. Is it just the International Day of Pink people here in Canada, or is it? It's
I think so.
It's okay. I thought it was for a moment there. I was like, was it someone else sponsoring it? But anyway,
I think it was sponsored by other people, but like the government in Canada, that kind of thing. But
yeah, they've been doing a tour with Isis Couture, and many other stars as well along the tour. And they stopped here in Kingston at the Broom Factory last Friday.
Yes, it was lovely. It was with Océane Aqua Black. So funny, hilarious in person, like just ridiculous. Backstage, she's a hoot.
Oh, please do tell, because I was being like, there's too many people backstage. I want people to.
I didn't care.
You didn't. I was like, I don't want them freaking out. They all look stressed already, and they've been touring all over the freaking place. So I was like, they need some moment. But yeah, dude, tell us what was going on in the back room there.
Oh, it was just jokes. I mean, we were just having a good time. It was very catty, which I enjoy. There's just a bickering between everyone. It was like we were all knew each other for so long too. Like it was just kind of like we all were back there hanging out. It was me, Mimiosa, Bewitched, Isis, Isis's mom, and Océane Aqua Black.
Who I keep forgetting Isis's mom is.
Me too. Gia, yes.
Gia, yeah. It's so funny because like Gia is. I don't know why. Like when I saw her in person and she's talking, I'm like, yeah, I think I have met you a million times before, but for some reason I'm just not remembering you.
It would make sense that you would. I mean, as soon as you said I'm Tiffany Morgan, she was like of Jazz Morgan's lineage, so she knew exactly who you were.
Yeah. And she's like, oh, I performed in Kingston, and I'm like, ooh, okay. I don't remember.
But yeah, it was such a good time. And backstage, I went back there. Isis's assistant was also back there. That's a mouthful.
That is a huge mouthful.
Whom I really enjoy. She's lovely. We get along nicely. She usually is the one that answers my texts whenever I message Isis. Isis won't answer because she's busy. So I just message her assistant instead, and she'll be like, "Yep, I'll let her know," or whatever.
No, yeah, and she had quite the gear as well. I'm like, are they doing like a little documentary or something? I think they were taking some video.
Yeah,
for the tour.
I don't really know. I didn't
ask. I didn't ask. But so here Isis is at the Broom Factory, and now I have to figure out how to share this.
It was such a cute moment. Like it was just kind of like I showed up, she was performing mid-performance, and everyone will see it. It was a cute little reaction. So it was
all right,
very nice.
Well, let's share this video then.
And she gets violent after I get
Denied.
Don't worry, I was abusive to her backstage, so it was okay.
So it was consensual.
Yeah, it's a consensual abuse.
Is there such thing? I don't know.
Who's to say? Who's to say?
And of course, our good friend Mimiosa and Bewitched, they had a lip sync battle, and
Mimi took the crown.
Like when I started seeing some of the videos of Mimi up close, I was like, "Girl, she had all the drama. She had all. Yeah,
that's why she took it. Yeah. And I think that's why she beat Océane too. Because after she beat Bewitched, she went on to compete against Océane.
Yeah.
And beat her. But as we know, Océane cannot win a lip sync, as we've seen on Drag Race.
Oh no! They didn't mention that at all on microphone either.
No, that was
not mentioned at all. She lost again another lip sync.
At least this time it wasn't on national television.
Exactly. It was just on
nice.
live streaming on various people's Instagrams. I'm about to take another sip, but I think I'm about to go flying off the rails here with the coffee. But speaking about flying off the rails, look at this little shirt here.
Oh,
it says modern degenerate. Lilith, tell us what is this? What is this?
So me and my bestie, we started this little clothing line. We called it Modern Degenerates because, you know, we're a little bit of degenerates ourselves. Party girls, if you would.
Ooh,
but we're
party.
also like modern and like love the gays, I guess. You know, we support the trans rights and the Black lives and all that good stuff. So we wanted to keep it, you know, like tongue in cheek still. And like, I like kind of said like stupid shirts for stupid people, but like there's also like some good behind it. So yeah, we started this clothing line called Modern Degenerates, and you can buy it online at www.moderndegenerates.com. We have a bunch of different shirts. We have this one, which here I'll turn around. Give me 1 second.
Oh, okay.
There's something on the back.
Is it? I gotta put it in the chats there. Oh, sad and gay, sad and gay with a a monochrome rainbow
Yes.
and raindrops.
Yeah. And then we have butt stuff for Jesus.
So moderndegenerate.com.
Yes.
All right, there we go. Throw it in the chat.
We're also doing a shirt for charity right now. It just says trans rights. If you are familiar with the Thrasher brand, we might have ripped them off a little bit. So it says trans rights in the Thrasher logo font. But they don't hold the copyright for that font. I checked.
Oh, there we go.
So we are going to be donating that to a trans charity once we sell a certain amount. I think $500 is what we're trying to get up to. And I think we're almost there. And then we're going to donate $500 towards that. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, and then we have some more offensive shirts on the website.
Offensive shirts. Some more very offensive shirts.
Yes. No, only two, I would say, are slightly offensive. But for good causes, it's fine.
But for good causes.
Yeah.
It raises money and awareness.
Exactly. The one that we ripped off, the Chick-fil-A
logo. They
deserve
deserve
it,
to be ripped off.
So,
yeah.
I won't say that one live because
it's we do have an explicit on the podcast.
Okay. Can I say it?
I don't even know what it is right now, so say it.
It just says cunt fillet.
Oh my god. We're getting canceled.
Yeah.
We're getting canceled.
Whatever. If I wasn't canceled last time I was on, I think I'm fine now.
Okay.
For making fun of Chick-fil-A. Like, they can fuck off. But I did, again, change the logo enough to not get sued.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That's the important thing, is just changing it just enough that you don't get sued.
Yeah.
Or for copyright or whatever, you know.
Because it would fall under, like, the like, parody, I think, laws.
Yeah, in Canada.
Yeah.
Thank you, Canada.
Thank you.
Thank you, Canada. Because we are in Canada. Hence the maple tea.
Yes.
Not the mint tea. Not the mint julep tea. Not the sweet tea. It's the maple
sweet tea,
tea.
though.
Someone asked us, they're like, what is maple tea? And we're like, we just chose the idea of maple tea because it's Canada.
Because you're spilling the tea and you're in Canada.
Yeah, exactly. So, what, do you have things coming up?
I do. I have some things that I can talk about anyways. This Friday, actually, I will be taking part of the lip sync battle.
Yes. I would say it was advertised on dragshow.ca, but
No one submitted it?
no one has sent in the adverts for that. But I do know that there's a lip sync battle at Something in the Water.
Yes. It's myself and some other performers. I can't remember all of them off the top of my head because I have the memory of... What's worse than a goldfish memory? Me.
A flea?
Just me. Mimiosa is hosting. I know that much. And it is at Something in the Water. And tickets are available, I think
on
if
Eventbrite, I thought.
yeah, if you go to mine or Mimi's Instagram page, it's definitely there. My Instagram is it's Lilith Cain.
Oh yeah, we should put that in there. We should put that in. Let's create a banner.
Oh yes.
At it's Lilith. And
Can
I
she
keep
remember
forgetting
how to
if
spell-
it's if it's 2L. I keep thinking it's 2L, isn't it?
Lilith.
In the 2L's in the middle.
Lith. Wait. Lil. Wait. How the fuck do I spell my name?
Because it's so funny. I always forget.
Lilith. Wow.
Oh, it's just one L. Yeah, in the middle. In the middle. Okay. Because I always doubt myself for some reason.
Apparently, me too. I've had one glass of wine and I can't even remember how to spell my own name. That's correct. That's correct.
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. Yeah, so that's this Saturday. Sorry, that's Friday.
And then the 11th is my birthday show.
March 11th, yes.
Yes, there it is.
And it's funny because people keep asking me, they're like, are you in it? I'm like, yes.
Yeah, that's why your name's on the
That's why
poster.
my name's on the poster.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited for that one.
It's going to be like in that week. Because I said to you, I'm like, it's your real birthday. And
Yes.
it's my drag birthday that week, too.
Yeah.
So, drag birthday, 23 hard years. And you, 23 hard years on liquor, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah. I'll be 33.
33.
Yeah.
33. That's a good. Oh, what is? Those are numbers, aren't they? 3.
They are indeed numbers.
They are numbers. But I think numerologically wise or something. Isn't that supposed to be like something special? 33. I don't know. It's your God.
I didn't go
year
to school for math.
for math. And neither did numerologists. Oh my gosh. Anything else? Show you're not part of that one, are you? No, you're not part of
that one I think is the day after my birthday, my actual birthday.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes. But yeah, well,
That one we can't really talk about.
And then we get into like April, May. And
yeah, I
then
have stuff going on in April and May and June. I'm booked every Saturday in June already.
Well, you just made me think of something that I may have forgotten to respond to someone about things in June.
Is it the thing I'm thinking about?
I don't know. Did I may have said no to it already. I don't know. Did I say no? Did I say yes? I don't know. Oh yes, it was through you.
It was through me. Okay, yeah.
Have I answered that?
I have no idea.
No, I don't know. Anyway,
I just asked the question.
I
Because they asked me if I'd be interested in doing it, and I said no.
yeah, because June is just such a don't
Yeah.
know what's going on. Like,
Well, I just said no because it had to do with children.
oh yes.
I'm not a fan of children.
Well, as you may know through the Napanee Beaver, I am great with children.
Apparently.
Yes, because I did drag story time this last Saturday.
I saw
at the Napanee
photos.
Library.
I saw photos.
Yeah, I look good, didn't I?
She was wearing the sluttiest. No, just kidding.
No, I was covered from here down to
So
my ankles.
your regular drag.
My regular drag. I was like, I'm not showing anything.
Yeah.
Awesome.
See, I just don't do children's stuff because when they're like, oh, like drag can totally be children friendly, mine isn't. Period. I mean, I've done some events where there has been like all ages kind of stuff, and I know how to like be appropriate when children are around. But
Yeah.
if I don't have to, and I'm booked enough now that I can just be like, I don't want to do the kid stuff.
You know, and I like doing the kids stuff because it's it challenges you. I get nervous, you know. I get nervous and I'm like, ooh, this is something new. I like to challenge myself that way, and there's just so much requests for it too, right? There's so many people requesting drag story time, and now there's so many haters out there, right? So
It's because it is getting more popular. So the the 8 people that are like, "Meow," they're just getting so loud. You know?
They're getting loud. We didn't have any actual picketers at the Napanee Library, which is good. But I did get references that there were some nasty emails that had come through to the staff in particular. So so thank you, staff, for all that you do,
fending off that bullshit.
Well, yeah, just even having to accept that and process that, like I
See,
I
would
imagine.
if I got an email like that, I would start reading it and then I would just stop because I just wouldn't care. I guess you should read them though, because some people are like actual crazy people, and they might be threatening. So I guess you kind of have to like actually read it.
Well, can you imagine having to do a threat risk assessment, sort of
For a library.
For like a story time? Like, it's just surprising. It's just surprising.
For people that want to protect the children, they sure like to threaten the children with guns and violence.
Well,
makes sense in my brain.
Yeah.
Anyways, enough about psychopaths.
Well,
I'll be leaving.
But then we had Napanee. We had that Queen of Hearts drag show afterwards.
How did that go?
That went really well. I really enjoyed it myself. I hosted that, and yes, I was able to turn that switch off of speaking to children and turn on speaking to adults, drunk adults, and that's a fun switch to change to every now and then.
Yeah, I can imagine. Children. Sorry.
You're still focusing on it. I will say though that some of the things that come out of the kids' mouths, sort of thing, you're just like, how do I respond to that? How do I respond? Because there's no filters on them.
No,
there's no filters on them. And sometimes that could be just like speaking to a really drunk adult, though, too.
Honestly, kids are just drunk adults, or vice versa, whatever.
You're like, you probably should have filtered that.
Yeah. Oh, Tiffany's computer's blowing up on us.
Is it? Do we hear it grinding down? Grinding down to a halt. Yeah. And then upcoming shows, like if we go to dragshow.ca, and upcoming shows. So yeah, we have
quite a few.
Yeah, there's something going on at Daft like every 2 Thursdays, I think. So.
No, Daft is turning into a drag bar.
I know. So the last Thursday of the month is Bitch Bingo, and you hosted in January.
I did. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm so bad at bingo, like calling, especially Bitch Bingo, because you have to remember which letters change because it still says bingo on the balls. So you have to be like, I have to like count in my head almost every time, and I'm like, how do I not know this? Like how, like after like the third round you should pick it up, but no.
Well, I don't understand why we don't actually just rewrite every ball on Rowena's little ball. That's what I don't really understand.
Well, because it would take
on the card. Or on the card, you're like just changed it to like bitch, and then you're like.
But I think she uses it for other bingo. I think that's the main reason why she.
I think she still uses it for bitch, but with my problem though is that it's a ball that's like.
Oh yeah.
Like not even a centimeter, and I'm like trying to read it with my contacts that are out of prescription. And I'm like, oh, the glaucoma is kicking in.
Especially after a couple drinks and like.
Yes.
They do remind me of my ex, though.
Because they're all blue?
No. Little tiny balls.
Little tiny bears. Little tiny bears.
Just kidding. I just thought it was funny.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, other shows, there's the Open Stage March 1st. That's the Saturday. The Wednesday. Yeah, the first Wednesday of every month. Actually, I hope it's still going on because the Grad Club was closed for renovations.
Yeah, and we haven't heard anything.
No.
For our May event, which we also are not talking about yet.
No.
Not yet.
Are we?
I don't know.
Let's do it. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
Talk about it.
Oh,
so,
I'll talk about
you talk about it.
Oh my God.
We
Well,
don't have tickets. We don't have posters. We don't really know who's all
I mean, the
in
poster's
it.
technically done.
Oh, okay. The poster's technically done.
I finished that this morning. Was it this morning?
Is that the final?
Yeah, I just had to add the... Because I was going to do what we had discussed before, and it was a nightmare, and I gave up.
Oh, okay.
Especially because only
your
two
vision.
people...
Your vision.
Yeah, only 2 people had sent me photos.
Was it me?
You and Rowena, and that's it. And then myself, obviously, but not even me. Mimi didn't even send me a photo. Anyways, so we are doing a farewell comedy roast of our dear sister Mimiosa because she is leaving us.
So long.
Thank
Farewell.
God, finally. I've been trying to get rid of the bitch for years.
I don't know what Kingston's going to be like without her. She's been part of...
One less crackhead.
She's been part of Kingston. She's become part of Kingston.
Yes. No, it's going to be very sad. But I'm excited to tell some really terrible, terrible, horrible jokes about all of you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, because you get to roast everyone who's there.
Yeah.
Everyone who's there. Yeah, because we're going to do an actual, we're going to try to do an actual roast.
Yeah.
With maybe some drag performances.
I think it's going to be like a mixture, yeah. I think that makes the most sense. That's what I put in the poster, so.
Okay, that's where we're going to go. See, it's like a constantly evolving
This
sort of
isn't
thing.
until May, what, 12th?
15th? I don't know. Whatever it was. One of those dates. Venue yet to be determined.
Yes, because the grad club flooded. I did send an email to another venue, but they haven't got back to me yet.
Mm-hmm.
I sent that yesterday, though, so, I mean.
But I'm looking forward to that because, there's not many... this is going to be one of those shows that's put on by the drag artists for drag artists,
Yeah.
Like that's going to be... I don't know how to put it into words, but it's going to be fun. Like, we're going to actually have fun with
Oh, yeah, I've already started writing my jokes. I already have... yeah, I have notes. She's got notes. Where is it?
Oh, my gosh. Are you going to share some of those notes?
No. But I've already got this much.
Is there a theme about... Because I was making fun of her the entire time in Napanee, how, she was...
Hideous.
No.
A bad dancer.
Oh, that's a good one, but no.
Can't do makeup. Come on. We got so many topics.
No, it had everything to do with STIs and stuff like that. Yeah.
Well, obviously, that's a given. I don't think we're going to have
low-hanging fruit.
A theme or anything. I think it's just going to be terrible to Mimiosa night. And which is great because I love doing that. Especially a little liquored up,
Oh my god.
We should find if I could speak, that would be fantastic. We should see if we could find a throne for her to sit on.
That would be really good.
If anyone has a throne out there
that you can deliver and pick up.
Yeah.
Because by the end of the night, chances are these two queens will not be able to even maybe lift themselves up off the ground, let alone take your chair back home or something like that.
Yeah,
so,
no.
yeah.
It'll stay wherever the show happens to be, but if you want to come pick it up, we can maybe swing a free ticket or something,
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe. So did you watch Drag Race?
I did watch Drag Race. I watched it, I think, Saturday morning.
So this is episode 8, the lip sync Lollapalooza.
It doesn't feel like it's already episode 8. It doesn't feel like it's been going on for 8 episodes already.
Because they have all been half episodes?
That's why, yeah. And the first 2 episodes were in one night. That's also...
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah,
so really it's 7 episodes. And divide that by 2. It's been 3.5 episodes.
3.5. We've gotten to know as much character as 3.5 episodes.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like people are just flying off, and I'm like, what was their name again? I mean, that's usually how it is for the first couple episodes anyways. The first 2 or 3 people off.
You're like, who are they?
Yeah.
I don't really know.
Unless they really make an impression.
Yeah. But it's getting harder to make an impression with so many queens, right?
Yeah. I did like this season though, because I didn't know a lot of the queens going in. Like the last couple seasons, I felt like I've known of a lot of the queens that were going to be on, so it's kind of like, oh, I already know what they can kind of do for the most part. So it makes it a little bit more exciting not knowing who like more than half the cast is. Like I didn't know who Anitra was, or I think the only people I did know was Sugar and Spice.
Yep.
And Sasha, obviously.
Sasha Colby. Yep.
Because.
Yep. Well, hello.
If you like drag at all, you should know who she is.
Colby. Yeah. Sugar and Spice. I knew about Sugar and Spice before then too, because like, hello. TikTok. Well, they also post their videos on YouTube too, which I watch a lot of YouTube shorts these days too. So, yeah. Anyway, so Lollapalooza. So basically, it's all lip sync battles. So this was a comment quite a few years ago, right? There was a lot of kind of like the audience feedback was like these are drag queens. We want to see them do drag performances.
Yeah.
Because you can have an entire season where someone never lip syncs until like maybe the end of the season or something.
That's why I liked, what was it, not last season, the season before, where they did like the first episode was lip sync battles. And then they thought half of them got eliminated, but they didn't actually. The pork chop.
Yeah, the pork chop alley or whatever.
That was 2 seasons ago, right?
I think it was 2. Yeah, the regular seasons. Not. Yeah. Confusing. So confusing.
That was like Got Mix season, right? Was that? Yeah, I think that was.
Maybe. Anyway,
I don't know.
Keep moving on. Yeah. So, was there a lip sync that you were like really living for?
I mean, if you've seen the episode, you know which lip sync that is. It's obviously Anitra and Sasha. I almost said Spice, and I was like, that didn't happen.
Anitra and Sasha Colby. Yes. The tensions were high. I was like, oh.
Honestly, if I was sitting in that room, I knew Sasha was going to do amazing, and I knew Anitra was a good performer just from her talent show.
Walk that fucking talk. Like if anyone is leaving this season as a star already, it's Anitra.
And Sasha, but
Sasha
Anitra
was a star before she got in. But yeah.
Globally.
Yeah.
Hold on, I need to.
Oh,
my nose is running.
We are going to take a small break here. She's using the high quality cottonelle.
Yes.
Sorry, a cashmere. It's cashmere now, not cottonelle.
It's very nice.
I provided. Thank you.
But yeah, that lip sync was insane. Like I knew.
And the way they cut it, because you didn't know who was going to go through.
And like, if I was sitting there, I don't think I would have. From what I saw on television, I don't think really either did better than the other. They did different than the other. And I thought that, like, they just, fuck me. I was just sitting there like, I should quit drag.
Yeah. Because, even I thought about it too. Because I was like, Sasha Colby with that hairology that she was doing. And
her ass and her titties and
oh my god, everything was seductive. But Anitra too. So literally the two of them, their first lip sync battles, the two of them together, and Sasha won. So Anitra had to do it again, stay in the game. And wait, did she do it?
She did it 3 times.
She did it 3 times, didn't she?
Yeah.
She did it 3 times, didn't she? Yeah. That was anyway. Until we got to the end. Not the end-ish. So there was then 3 queens standing there.
Yeah.
And then Rue, in ultimate MTV fashion, or
and all the twists and turns of you expect from Drag Race now.
Yeah. So out of the 3 of them, they're not going to lip sync battle. Out of the 3 of them, they're going to pull a name of the 3. And then you and that person then gets to choose who's safe.
Yeah. Who gets to go hang out in the... doesn't even have to do the third lip sync. Final lip sync.
Doesn't even need to do the final lip sync. So, of course, they pull Anitra's name out of the basket. And so the other two were Spice
And Jax.
So Anitra has to choose between Spike.
She was spiky, I think.
Spice and Jax, who would be safe, and then who ultimately she would be
Lip syncing
for
the elimination.
For the elimination, yeah, because at that point, one of them, someone's going home at the end of that lip sync battle.
Yeah.
So what was your thoughts on that?
I mean, I get why. Well, I don't get it because I'm not there, but I'm sure the girls have like a really like a stronger friendship than you get to see on TV. You spend a lot of time in those workrooms together, so like, but we don't obviously get to see every minute of that. And I think Anitra's thought was like, I really want this to be like a fight, not just like I'm gonna fucking kill. Like if she would have kept Spice on, ma'am.
Like to have a lip sync between Anitra and Spice.
Yeah. It would have just been an annihilation. There's no way that Spice could have lived through that.
But isn't that the name of the game?
That's why I'm like, I don't really think it's the correct choice. But again, I'm not there. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. Jax had been in the bottom quite a few times. So I get also being like, she's been in the bottom a lot. Like, maybe just send her home.
Okay, yeah, because that idea was going through my head. Like, is there that opinion of, okay, they've been in the bottom so many times, they deserve to go home sort of thing? Like, the 2 strikes sort of thing, and you should be out sort of situation.
But also, like, I wouldn't have picked Jax because we've all seen Jax lip sync, and
As the lip sync freaking excessive.
She's like, incredible.
Amazing.
So, like, Anitra, as incredible as Anitra is, it's still like the judges might like Jax a little bit more, and then you go home. Like, is it worth the risk? I wouldn't risk that choice, but, it worked out that...
But she kind of did, yeah.
Yeah, she was like, she
would rather... What was her quote? She actually was like, I'd rather go out on on a high, on an equal level.
Yeah,
sort of thing,
yeah. I think that she's like,
she sees Jax like we're basically
like similar at least.
Similar levels, yeah, exactly.
Danceability and whatnot.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm gonna tear out.
Oh, don't worry, girl. We got you.
But yeah, that was an incredible lip sync as well. And that also could have gone either way.
Yeah, because it was hard for me to tell. Yeah. The only thing that kept me thinking that is kind of holding, because we haven't really seen Anitra perform other than this episode, right? We've seen Anitra do the opening number for the that first show. That first show. Struggling here.
You sure this is coffee?
Struggling there. What was that? Anyway, but we haven't seen her do any kind of like she's in the bottom sort of thing and lip sync.
Yeah, she's been very safe. Kind of like
safe.
I don't want to say coasting, but kind of just like playing it a little bit more close to the chest.
But Jax, we started to see those numbers, and then we started to see that they started seeming a little formulaic, like she's got her shtick sort of thing.
Yeah, her lip sync is a little bit more predictable than what I thought Anitra's were. But maybe that's also because we've seen her like 5 times now.
I know, for me to even say that, because I don't know how many times, was it 2 or 3 times that Jax actually did a lip sync that same day?
She did 3 that day and then 2 in previous episodes.
Yeah, exactly. And for me to even say that out loud, I'm like, hello.
Yeah.
If you've seen any of my performances,
any day of the week they look the same.
So it's like there's not a huge well to pull from.
Same. It's hard when you like know what you can do and what you're capable of, and you kind of get into that. Especially like when you're shitting your pants on the stage of Drag Race. I'm sure you would like kind of fall into your like go-tos because you're like shit.
And you're like, oh, this got me safe the last time. I'm going to keep doing it.
Yeah.
Versus maybe taking a slightly different challenge. You know,
Yeah.
Anitra made some, made Rue laugh, I think, a bit during the performance.
Yeah, I think
too,
that's what
which
kind
is-
of like pushed her over, like more so over the top too. It's she added a little bit more comedy, a little more tongue in cheek to her performance, where Jax was just kind of like just energy and dance
Angie
moves.
face. Yeah.
Yeah. I do think also like Jax needs a little bit more time in the oven, the drag oven. She seems like she needs like more time before she was on Drag Race. You know?
Well, she doesn't have that pageant aesthetic or that like
It's fine by me.
old school kind of Drag Race kind of look, you know.
Yeah.
But
It was just
but
like-
seems fresh. She seems fresh, and she seems like young hip hop sort of.
Yeah.
thing, you know.
It was just like some of the like fit issues with her wardrobe I found.
Oh, okay.
And just like I don't know, there was just something that seemed like a little bit like, oh, maybe if you would have went next year and you kept like really working on your drag, it would have been like just slight,
Chef's kiss.
you
Chef's
know,
kiss.
because she's very talented clearly, but I think
Well,
it just
maybe
needs, like,
she'll be invited to
All-Stars.
like All Stars or something like that.
versus the world from whatever country's hosting
Belgique. I don't know.
Yeah,
Who
yeah.
knows? Yeah.
with Rita Bega.
Rita Bega. I keep seeing commercials for that all
Me
over
too.
the place.
Sick of it.
I'm
Just
like,
kidding.
I'm like, maybe I need to watch it. I'm like, I hope they have the English translations.
But yeah, they have subtitles.
Subtitles.
It's on Crave. You can watch it on Crave.
Oh, yeah, that's why I keep seeing commercials for it.
Yeah.
All right, so this week's episode is going to be the Crystal Ball. It's also going to be the 200th episode of like Drag Race.
Drag Race US.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's wild. Wild.
I know.
200 episodes.
I know, 200 episodes of the regular series. I can't imagine. Like if that was every week, yeah, that's like 2-3 years.
Well, I
there.
mean, we've had, 906 seasons, so...
Okay, yeah. So 200. Why are we only at 200? Why isn't it 2000?
Well, this season only counts as half an episode per... Until March, I think,
when the Real Friends of
March
WeHo
3rd is the last
end.
47-minute episode. And then they're going back to the hour and a half episodes.
Yeah,
So that'll be good.
the Real Friends of WeHo.
I'm wondering if... Yeah, because... I wonder if they had to re-edit or that was the plan all the time.
That was the plan all the while. Like the more you talk, like look into it. And stuff,
Yeah.
When they announced the Real Friends of WeHo, it was a limited 8-episode series. And
So there was only going to be... So this is the last episode of...
Oh yeah, because it starts in March. It's the full episodes,
next Friday.
which is next. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
it is
Wow.
almost fucking March.
We're gonna get full episodes again. I'm gonna run out of.
Pay rent again.
Oh my god.
I just did that like 21 days ago.
Right?
You should get like a little discount on rent for February, I feel, you know?
Like 1-2 days different. Than
Hey.
Every other month.
I'll take $40 off,
Oh, there we go.
you know?
Wait, how much are you paying rent? Jeez Louise.
A lot.
Welcome to Kingston. Welcome
Yeah.
to Kingston. You're paying a lot of rent.
Too much.
Too much.
And I have a cheap place. Like I got mine before everything got crazy.
Oh, she got the contract. She got the contract.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Lilith, it's getting close to the end of the evening here. So, did you have any last thoughts, words of wisdom, nuggets of knowledge?
Always use lube,
Always use lube.
no matter what you're doing.
Lubricate the shit out of it.
Mm-hmm. Whether it's washing your dishes, cleaning a floor, taking a dick up your ass. Juice Loop. No, I don't know. I'm not very wise. I almost said wisdomful.
Wisdomful?
Wisdom. I'm not very wise or wisdomful. Check out my t-shirt company. You know, if you like stupid shirts for stupid people.
ModernDegenerate.com.
Yes, moderndegenerates.com.
Oh, sorry, Modern Degenerates.
Find us on Instagram too.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, you have your own Instagram.
We do have our own Instagram.
Because I'm going to add your Instagram. So it's Lilith Cain, ITSLILITHCAIN. So if you go to Lilith's Instagram, there's links in the bios and stuff.
Yes, actually, I don't even know if Modern Degenerates is in my link tree.
She's going to put it in tonight.
I will.
She's going to put it in tonight.
Because I wasn't sure if I wanted to like keep it separate or like, but everyone that knows kind of knows, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, yeah, everyone that knows, because here we are, like, with the shirt. You're always wearing the shirts. You're always wearing the shirts.
I mean...
And by the way, can I mention that I like that cotton blend? That's a nice cotton blend,
I think
isn't
it's full cotton.
Yeah, I would imagine that's 100% cotton right there, too. Like, that's
They're
good
not
fabric.
cheap.
They're not...
They're not cheap shitty.
They're not the cheap stuff that we get imported here.
Yeah, no. They are printed, designed, everything in Canada. So.
Oh, is it like an American Apparel type tee? Or anyway, we can talk about that later on. Yeah. I don't know why I'm going into that. That. So follow Lilith Cain. It's Lilith Cain on Instagrams and everywhere else where she's at. And you can. And yeah, that's Lilith Cain.
Come to my birthday.
Well, come to the birthday show. Yes, March
11th. Something in the water. Tickets are on sale now. Link in bio.
Link in bio. And my name is Miss Tiffany Mark, and you can find me at tiffany.com, TYFFANIE.com, and I have listed there all the events that you can find me at. So, for instance, Lilith Cain's birthday party on March 11th, because I'm
dragshow.ca.
Also on dragshow.ca. Exactly, dragshow.ca. And if you're an event organizer out there, feel free to add your events for free. Just go to the submit an event form. It's all free. It's an easy form to complete.
It really is, yeah.
Very, very easy.
I still don't like doing it because I'm lazy, but it is easy.
Well, I'm discovering that that's true about every other drag entertainer, event organizer. But you've been listening to What's the Maple Tea?
The Maple Tea?
What's the Maple Tea? themapletea.ca.
And how many websites do you have?
I have a lot of websites.
I have 2, and that's enough.
If you need a website, give me a call. But you can find our podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Did I say Apple Podcasts?
That was the first thing.
Other places, and themapletea.ca. But I give you my love.
Thank you.
See you later,
Bye.
sweeties. Bye.
Thank you.